then when you see that, a lot of you dumbasses, you want to get bent out of shape and be in denial, like it's just a coincidence, and that people that's putting these things out, they're crazy or something.
It's just entertainment.
It's just entertainment. No, you the crazy one.
And that's the way they use their form of prophecy on the left-hand side.
On the left hand side, exactly. That's because these directors and the elites and these so-called Jewish people, they know the scriptures, man. They know the scriptures.
It says, Joel 2:2, a day of darkness, for the day of the Lord cometh and is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess.
Yep.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like.
Yeah, this day is gonna be so dark. It's gonna be so evil. It's gonna be so chaotic. There was never no day that actually exists like this particular day on the planet Earth. But like I said, we reading it, man. We're explaining it in words. All right? Get ready for concentration camps.
Right?
That a lot of you people are finna get thrown in by your own government. Get ready for that. Over there in Ferguson, they turning hospitals into command centers. And they got barbed wire fences, guard towers. They got all that set up for all them jakes over there that's planning to wild out. And the government, the people over there, they know what's going on, man. And these devils, that's the reason why they sent the National Guard out there to Ferguson. And the decision on if they was supposed to indict Darren Wilson, that was supposed to come by Friday. But it's delayed. They didn't even make a decision yet.
They're nervous.
Because they're nervous.
I don't think they're ready yet. I think what they're trying to set their plan up is not quite sure yet.
Yep. And not only that, it's an organization that call themselves Anonymous that hacked into the Twitter account of the KKK, and they linking Officer Darren Wilson with the leader of the KKK. Not Albert Pike, but the leader, I guess, that's over that region today of the KKK members. Officer Darren Wilson is linked with them.
Tell him.
And that makes sense why them KKK members are trying to rally up and donate all that money for this devil. And then threaten anybody to protest or come against him that they were going to try to take action into their hands. That's a threat. So basically, it's about to be an all-out war, man. But that's the Heavenly Father stirring that up.
Yep.
Just so you know. Because it's going to be a race war. And that's what this is, a prelude. Ferguson is just a prelude, man. It's going to get worse. And more of you niggas going to keep getting killed by these pigs, man. You're going to keep dying by the hand of the pigs.
I got a brother, Colonel Watt from the Bay, sent me a video, an email this morning talking about, what was that at? In Ohio.
Yep, when they shot a 12-year-old Jake that had a BB gun, and the people was trying to warn the cops that it's a fake gun, it's a toy, and they shot him anyway.
Hey, let me throw the scenario out, right? How you say, all right, put your hands up and drop the weapon. How can you drop the weapon if it's in your waist? If it's in your, if they saw something in his gun belt, in his waist, right?
Yep.
In his belt line. But then you say drop the weapon, and you say put your hands up, and you say drop the weapon. So when you go to get the weapon to drop it, they shoot you. Oh, he was reaching towards his waist. Because you told him to drop the weapon. Why can't you tell him to keep his hands up and don't move, and have an officer stay on him with the guns, and you walk up on him and remove him?
Yep.
Or tell him carefully, one hand, take your 2 index fingers and drop it out. I've seen cops do this, and most Jakes see it when you get pulled over by Jake, and they all nervous and shit.
Yep.
Why they always start with their finger on the trigger and broke leather finger on the trigger and the safety off.
Yep.
Every time they pull you niggas over, man, and you gonna realize it ain't just happening to you Negroes, man. It's happening to you Latinos and natives too, man. You gonna realize the true nature of your enemy.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Lord
Everybody gonna see
the
that.
Lord is showing you now who truly your enemy is, man.
Right.
You should wake the hell up by now, man. You don't see this? It's a pattern. These devils don't give a shit about you niggas, man. And you niggas want to walk hand in hand with it. They don't give a damn about you.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Yeah, no, let me start up a little bit. Start at verse 12. Let me start here. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And that just goes to show you that America's a new Egypt also, right? It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
That's right.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands.
With swords in their hand. And what's the modern day sword today? The gun.
Yep.
You know? It's evident that that's what's going on, man. And Esau don't want Jake to be armed like he is, man. Because that's danger. And that's the reason why, even though I believe they were set up any fucking way, so supposedly 2 new Black Panthers, the 2 Jakes are part of the new Black Panthers. They caught them in supposedly in a threatened to bomb the protest. You know, a supposed bomb scare by 2 Jakes that happen to be a part of the new Black Panther Party.
Yep.
Proven also, what we was talking about, what was that a couple months back, how Esau's gonna try to turn you niggas into the new faces of terror.
Yep.
They finna turn you niggas are terrorists now.
Yeah.
You terrorists. They look at you as a common threat now, man.
They shooting on sight, man.
They shooting on sight, man.
Niggas still don't get it.
That's why they killing you.
You have never been handed. It was that whole ebony and ivory from the 80s, man. That shit been gone, man. That whole spirit been gone. And know what? You Jakes was. Wait, who sung that song, right? Who was the black dude in that song? Stevie Wonder. He didn't see his enemy singing that song with him. That's the spirit that you Jakes had on you.
Yep.
You was blind that was your enemy you was singing with.
Yep.
That's the same spirit, man. And now the enemy never had that same togetherness with you. He talked that. He tried to show that, but behind your back, he really have malice and hate for you. And that has never changed from Jacob and Esau in the womb back in Genesis.
That's right.
Ever since, he still wants to slay you, even today. And he's doing it. He's going to fulfill his agenda to kill all you people off. And he's going to kill most of you, but not the elect.
That's right. Read that verse again about swords in their hand, and then go from there to Psalms 37:14.
It's 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction drive nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yep, so that's getting into the so-called race riots, man. Not only that, but also kingdom against kingdom with the sword. And those swords are going to be arrows. Not the bow arrow, we're talking about the fiery arrows.
Right. Missiles.
All right?
Yo, the intercontinental ballistic missiles.
That's right.
Are the real arrows that's going to land and get you people.
That's right.
You want to, Psalms
30. No, Psalms 30.